Hi guys, I just want to walk you through your assignment that is due after you complete the activity for Thursday, April 9th. So before class, you did this plagiarism tutorial. Sometime during the day, you did this extended lesson on sources, finding and citing them. And then what I'm asking you to do by Sunday at midnight is create and turn in an annotated bibliography. What is an annotated bibliography? It is a list of sources that you're planning on using for your op-ed. So the sources you find must be related to your topic. And in addition to writing each source using the correct MLA style citation, you will write a paragraph for each source that summarizes it, evaluates it, and reflects on how you will be able to use it in your op-ed. So I have these items here, which are giving you some information. So if you look at what is an annotated bibliography, this tells you. It's a list of sources you've used for researching your topic. And then, so in addition to listing a source, you have to write a paragraph, an annotation, a summary and evaluation of each source. So for each source, you'll summarize it, tell me what it's doing, assess it, tell me, is it credible? Is it useful? How does it connect with other sources in your bibliography? And then you'll reflect. Tell me, how does it fit into your research? This is a way to organize your sources and think about the structure of your essay. And this is an assignment, the annotated bibliography, that you might use in other classes as well. If you are still looking for some guidance, I recommend you look at this link, which is a sample annotated bibliography that I created. Let's say the topic for my op-ed is all college students should major in English. This is really just good sense. So what I'd like you to do is find 3 credible sources, 1, 2, 3, and 1 non-credible source. So you'll see in each instance, here is the citation in MLA style. So you will have by this time already watched the video on Moodle about how to cite an MLA style citation, and you'll know where to find resources to help you with this. So you can't just include, if you just include a web link, right, that is not correct. You need to have the author, the title, the place and location and time that it was published, when you accessed it, etc. You need to have all of these elements. So you'll include this, and then you will include a paragraph like this. So for example, in my first sentence of this annotation, I summarize the article. What is it doing? Then I say, I'm kind of assessing it. Here's a quote that could be useful for my op-ed. And then I'm reflecting on how I can fit it into my research. My non-credible source down here, I evaluate it by telling you why it might be biased. So this is famous English majors from George Mason University. And it describes possible careers for an English major, which could be accurate, but because it's coming from an English department, there might be some bias, right? So I should be wary of that. That doesn't mean I can't use a source. I can use a source that's biased as long as in my article I say, this might be biased, and here's how. So this is what your annotated bibliography should look like. When you have completed it with the 4 sources for your topic, you will turn it in here. And in addition to turning in your annotated bib, I'm asking you to include 2 screenshots. One that shows your search for one of these articles in the Academic Search Premier database, and one that shows your search for another of the articles in either Global Newsstream or Points of View Reference Center. You can find videos above that explain how to use these 3 databases. And yeah, your grade will depend on whether or not you include both the bibliography and these screenshots. For this assignment, just Googling random keywords will not suffice. The whole point is to become more familiar with credible sources, library databases, etc. Let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, I look forward to reading your annotated bibliographies.